So Power Rangers Dino Fury Season 2 right around the corner, why not make a Fury video talking about a character that could return in Power Rangers Dino Fury Season 2. So let's talk about a Fury of Lokar the Terrible possibly returning in Power Rangers Dino Fury. Now way back in March, I made a video called Whatever Happened to Lokar the Terrible, where I recap the character, what he's about, and how he went missing in the TV show and hasn't been seen ever since Mighty Morphin, although he did make an appearance in the comic. But in that video I also brought up how the Sentai resurrected his Sentai counterpart, Satan, and this video was made back in March, almost over a year ago, before we found out that Lord Zed would be returning in Power Rangers Dino Fury. But let's talk about the Fury in general, because Lord Zed, Lokar, I feel like these two characters will be returning in Power Rangers Dino Fury Season 2. Lord Zed more likely than Lokar, but remember, Lord Zed is out there looking for his stuff, and once he gets his stuff, he's going to be really freaking powerful, according to Lord Zed himself. But what if he needs more allies to conquer Earth, or conquer the universe, and one of those allies he grabs is Lokar the Terrible? And Lokar the Terrible in MMPR, he was mostly seen as a floating head, and they can't really do that for Dino Fury because it's really old footage, it won't match up that right, and I don't know if they'll want to recreate it, the floating head footage. But what they could do is use the Sentai suit that they used for Satan's body, or Super Satan's body from the Ultimate Psycho Battle thingamajig, and use that suit and say this is Lokar's true form, what his maximum power is, you could say. So I can see that happening, of Lokar and Lord Zed teaming up to fight the Dino Fury Rangers. And that would be really cool if we actually did get to see that. We get to see Lokar actually doing something for once in the Power Rangers universe. But what if we get something completely different, and it isn't Lord Zed teaming up with Lokar? It's someone from the Void family, like Void Queen, Void King, one of those characters who are powerful, but they have powerful allies that they can summon. And Lord Zed's been out of the picture for the longest time, so what if the Void King or the Void Queen seeked out Lokar and somehow they've been teaming up this whole time? Or they've been somehow in cahoots this whole time. That would be very interesting to see these two brand new characters having ties with original Mighty Morphin characters, because like I said, Lord Zed's been out of the picture for the longest time, and Lokar was never purified by the Z-Wave. He just disappeared in the Mighty Morphin finale because his death was too gruesome from the Zyuranger footage, and they just made him disappear. So that kind of shows that the character's out there somewhere. So if Lokar does return, I'd be interested to see what this character can do and how he'd face off against the Dino Fury Rangers. But anyway guys, that's my theory on Lokar possibly returning in Power Rangers Dino Fury Season 2. It could happen, it could not happen, I'm not entirely sure. We have to wait and see as the season goes on this year. But it would be cool to see that character make his grand return in a Dino Fury. But with that said, what are your thoughts and speculations on the character returning? Or do you have your own theory you'd like to tell me in the comments section down below? I'd love to hear them. With that said, I'm bringing this video to a close. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and don't forget to turn on notifications. Special thanks to all the members such as Swagger4 and Andrew McCoy, and the Power Bunny, who's a $30 member. If you want to get your name shouted out like these guys over here, hit the join button and become a Patreon supporter for special perks and stuff like that on the channel. With that said, I'm bringing this video to a close. Thanks for watching, have a wonderful day or night, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, take care, bye.